From MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
A man wanted in connection with a missing woman in Boseman is under arrest in Idaho and facing murder charges. What police are saying is coming up.
Last weekend during the cold snap, the HRDC's warming centers in Boseman and Livingston saw record numbers. I'm Jolie Slee, and I'll tell you why one man is raising concerns of poor management as they see more and more folks walk through their doors.
I'm Megan Thompson here at West Elementary School in Butte, where some first graders are getting a special lesson about peace on Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Alrighty, it is 6:31 on this Tuesday edition of Montana This Morning. Jay McDonald and Matt Elwell with you. Well, another day below zero.
Definitely seeing that into the morning. There are some areas that are starting to warm up, but that is false sense of security, to be quite honest. Most area temperatures are still below zero, and even a light wind making a big difference. We're not seeing a lot of wind, and I think that's helping us this morning. Most areas below zero across the area this morning. Here's a look at the wind chill. Again, not a huge factor at this point. We are going to see an increase in clouds. That means temperatures may rebound, at least in the short term, but it also means that we're probably going to see some snow before it's all said and done. Here's a look outside. Watch those roadways. Still a lot of ice out there. Our temperature should be into the teens as you go into the afternoon. Not all sunshine, though, as the clouds roll in. I'm going to talk more about our snow potential and what to expect in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you very much, Matt. Well, on January 2nd, Boseman police began asking for help searching for 34-year-old Megan Ashley Stedman. Well, now arrest has been made in Idaho Falls, where a 42-year-old man is being held in the case. Our editor Cedillo reports on what happened.
This is a GoFundMe page set up by Megan's family saying, quote, "Our sister Megan Stedman was taken from us tragically." According to Boseman police, Megan was last seen on December 15th. Boseman police released this flyer with her picture and a picture of the camper with Washington plates and significant damage to the rear driver's side. At the time, police say that they were concerned for her safety. On Friday, Idaho Falls police arrested this man, 42-year-old Chris Foyles. This after a tip came in that a camper matching the description from the flyer had been spotted on a local street. That's where police found Foyles and reported that they found enough evidence at the scene to charge him with first-degree murder. I reached out to the Bonneville County Coroner's Office on Monday. They say they were unable to comment when asked if Stedman's body was found at the scene, telling me that the incident was still under investigation. I spoke with Megan's brother, Aiden Mitma, who created the GoFundMe. He tells me that he doesn't need to wait for his sister's death to be confirmed. She was the only one with him at the time. Mitma also mentioned a domestic violence case in Livingston involving Foyles and Megan. According to court records, Foyles recently spent time in jail charged with partner family member assault. It was his third offense. On a Facebook post from another one of Megan's family members, it says, "Unfortunately, the body was found with him and it was in such a state that it cannot be identified. However, it seems unlikely that it would be anyone else but Megan." The post ended with, "We prayerfully wait for confirmation and hope to bring Megan home." Boseman police say they are working with the Idaho Falls Police Department and are still asking the public with any information they might have from the last month. In Boseman, Edgar Cedillo, MTN News.
And MTN has learned that a Boseman warming center guest died on Christmas Day. Now, this comes as the shelters in Boseman and Livingston are seeing record numbers thanks to this cold snap. This past weekend, 118 people sought shelter in Boseman, while 18 people did in Livingston. MTN's Jolie Slee spoke with a former guest who raised questions about the safety and management at the warming center.
This sign is a beacon of hope for many people here in Boseman needing shelter or resources to get back on their feet. But one man tells us his hope has almost run out.
I've been clean and sober for 4 years on the 17th, and I'm trying to walk that path. And it's difficult coming into a warming center where people are constantly intoxicated, they have weapons, they're screaming at each other, there's threats of violence.
Jonathan Evans has been a guest at the warming center since October, and it's not exactly a peaceful place, he says, especially for someone like him who struggles with PTSD.
Again, I've seen the drugs, I've seen the overdoses, the people they say that are banned, like I am currently.
Evans was recently banned from the warming center after someone tried to climb into his bed, reserved only for him due to his mental struggles.
There's a couple staff members that continue to leave the door unlocked all night for the convenience of the people coming in and out to smoke. And 2, 3 in the morning, I've got somebody in an insane state of mind trying to crawl into my bed.
Evans says this interaction sent him into a panic attack, so he left. Now he's not allowed to ever come back, but he claims other guests just come and go as they please.
Yes, the doors are supposed to be shut. When you come in, you're not supposed to leave.
In an interview over the phone, HRDC President Heather Grenier said they don't ever leave the doors unlocked.
There's only one entrance and it operates on a buzzer system. The cold has been triggering the buzzer to not work 100%, but they're supervised.
Evans says he knows staff are doing the best they can, but it seems they're in over their heads.
In fact, I would love to protect the staff. I would like to see them do better. There's pushing, there's shoving, there's hitting.
Which is hard to sit back and watch, according to Evans. But one of the more disturbing events he recalls?
I believe that there was a fentanyl death.
The Gallatin County Sheriff Coroner says a 33-year-old man was found dead in the warming center bathroom on Christmas Day. The cause of death has not been confirmed yet, but it appears to be drug-related.
Every time any incident happens, we review our policies and our camera footage. One of the things we're trying to implement, and as a result to that, is actually blocking off the restrooms after lights out.
Grenier was unable to comment on the situation that led to Evans being banned from HRDC services, but shared if guests cannot comply with their behavior policy, they have no choice but to suspend their services.
I feel like I was sold hope, and it's just I missed the boat.
This is it. This is like the only safety net left in our community, and it's not funded well, but it's all we have.
In Boseman, Jolie Salib, MTN News.
And the early numbers are in, and those polls leading up to the Iowa caucuses didn't lie. It was a very good night for former President Donald Trump. Scripps News Deputy Political Director Joe St. George has more from Des Moines.
All across the state of Iowa on Monday night, Iowans met in cafeterias, gymnasiums, auditoriums like this to participate in one of the unique American political traditions, the Iowa caucuses. They met with their neighbors. They heard speeches from campaign surrogates and ultimately cast a ballot for who they think should be president of the United States. In the end, former President Donald Trump did what the polls predicted he would in the state of Iowa. Win his first political victory since he lost the 2020 election. The victory further cementing his frontrunner status for the Republican nomination.
I would like a win so big that frankly everybody realizes the race is over and we can start kind of, taking the fight to Joe Biden.
It's too early to say who else has momentum coming out of Iowa other than Trump.
This is your chance to show the power of your voice, and this is your chance to lead the way to get our country back on track.
40 delegates to the Republican National Convention were up for grabs in Iowa. Those delegates will now be divided among all the candidates, with the winner getting the most. The campaign's now quickly focusing on New Hampshire, which is next up on the political calendar. The leading candidates will be on the ground in that state by Tuesday night. The New Hampshire primary is a week from Tuesday, on January 23rd. Joe St. George, Scripps News, Des Moines.
And in honor of Martin Luther King Jr. Day, some Butte first graders got a special lesson on peace taught by a Montana Tech student and Butte's chief executive. Our Megan Thompson has the story from West Elementary School.
With a little help from Butte's chief executive and a tech student, some first graders here at West Elementary School are getting a special lesson about peace on Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
When I grow up, I'm going to get big words too. I'm glad we do this every year, and it's something that I think even as adults we tend to forget sometimes in our daily lives. They were jailed and beaten and murdered, but they kept on marching.
As a current tech student and former member of AmeriCorps, Haley Weiss has participated in the Read for Peace event that takes place annually in Butte schools in celebration of the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
It was a very large part of our history and a very important part, and the world would be a lot different if none of that had happened.
Kindness was the main message that most of the kids in the class took away from the short presentation. But for a few students, they also learned new things about Dr. King.
Yeah, a few about him.
And so did you learn anything new today?
Yeah, I learned lots of new things about him. I learned that he peace to the world. And I didn't know that he would go to church.
And at least one first grader could recall Dr. King's message from last year.
What does Martin Luther King do for people, or what did he do?
Help people by not judging them, helping other people, telling other people not to judge them.
It's very important to treat people the way you want to be treated and just be kind to people.
Read for peace!
In Butte, Megan Thompson, MTN News.
All right, thank you very much, Megan. Now we're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we're going to be exploring an unsettling trend of people self-diagnosing themselves with what they see on social media. We're going to explore that. Matt's going to have your forecast, and we have all your top stories. That and more when we come back.